But for more on that story, let's bring in Aaron Levy, the CEO and co-founder of Box. Aaron, thank you very much for being here with us. Let's start right off the bat with this entire ecosystem trade that's going on. You are part of this ecosystem effect. Has it been beneficial to you to the degree that you thought it would when you first came into that ecosystem a couple of years ago?
Yeah, so maybe stock aside for a second, the general transition to an AI and agentic future in the enterprise is continuing to pick up massive amount of steam. We really kind of forcefully went all in on this a couple of years ago with this idea that inside of Box you have some of the most important enterprise data that enterprises entrust with us within our platform. So this could be financial documents, contracts, marketing assets, research data. And the power of AI is that you can begin to interact with that data in a completely different way and at a completely different scale. So ask any question of all of your data, be able to use agents to automate workflows with that content, pull out the critical information, be able to produce new content. So we're all in on AI. And we were super excited yesterday to partner with OpenAI on their new agent builder platform to let customers take the full power of the documents and content in Box and be able to build agents around that content within the OpenAI ecosystem. So we're very excited about that partnership. We're seeing a lot of great momentum with OpenAI right now, as well as the rest of our ecosystem partners.
Aaron, I mean, the big talk of the developers conference yesterday was around kind of this idea that they have a platform in place now for developers to start kind of building some of the tools and applications around ChatGPT, around the AI infrastructure that they have. Monetization has come up as a big question or concern for many of the investors that are looking at some of these companies. Can you take us through what you learned from yesterday's developer conference and what exactly you are going to do at Box or other of your peers and competitors to work around the monetization game of what's generative AI now, but to your point, will be agentic AI in the future?
Yeah, maybe if I could take that in reverse order, I'll just start with the monetization. So for companies like Box, and I would include maybe companies like ServiceNow or Workday or Salesforce in this category. So, software companies, existing SaaS platforms, they have workflows, they have data already in the platform. AI agents really offer a new monetization vector for our technology. So traditionally, we sell seats of software into an organization based on the number of users that are using the platform. AI agents now allow us to go and solve all new use cases and workflows, which really have a kind of unbounded upside because they're no longer limited by the number of employees inside the company. So you're going to see this element of consumption-based billing or volume-based billing for the use of AI agents on a lot of these existing or even new SaaS platforms or software platforms. We are, still early this year. This was the first year that we're actually monetizing that, but it's actually going quite well. It's produced, some outpaced growth in the first half of this year within our platform. So we're really happy about the results we're seeing there. And I think you're going to see that across the board. When you look at companies like Cursor or Claude Code, these are, heavy volume use cases where agents are coding lots of software. And so again, a completely new business model of software where you're not paying by the seat, you're paying by the usage, and the usage really has no particular limit given the characteristics of what you can do with these platforms. Yesterday, OpenAI announced a number of new capabilities to let you either build agents or deploy applications within the ChatGPT ecosystem, really acting as a new distribution channel for agentic software. So I would think about yesterday's announcements really as another set of tools to let AI builders and software providers get even more scale with their technology and solve all new use cases. And, generally, if you're providing value for your customers, there's multiple ways to monetize. So I think that yesterday was just another great example of the new kinds of platform capabilities that are emerging in this space. Very akin to, the iOS type app store that launched in the early days of the iPhone platform.